we just popping them in there?
You made stupid guesses.
Now I second guess myself.
This is before things got cute.
Why are they doing this to us?
I honestly don't know. So
Play ball!
Welcome to Ordinary Effort, where a bunch of random guys get some random baseball players and try not to biff the grid. We're on Immaculate Grid number 8. I'm Mike, former stats analyst, Mets fan, here with my buddy Josh. And we've invited our friends back for another round. My cousin Tom and my buddy Kyle. Give us a little bit. Give us something new about yourselves.
Something new. I don't know. I'm not sure why you watched this after I biffed the grid twice in the last one. So
you are on the hook
put
for
it
those
out to
first
Kyle.
two.
Kyle,
Yep.
Go ahead. I am on the hook.
yeah, but your biffs weren't like you made stupid guesses. It was guys who happened to not win for those teams. We know they won.
Yeah, it's
both of those players won.
Bayerg actually.
Ever?
Bayerg didn't win one either. So no,
ever?
I'm shocked and I'm upset. So no, he did not.
But Olerud did
I looked it
win
up.
in his career. He just didn't
Yes.
win for that team. Like, you're good.
No, I just
You're
blamed
still our
automatically.
encyclopedia because you still ran through the rest of it.
Yeah.
I like the Hall of Fame category. Can we do the Hall of Fame category again, Mike?
Fortunately for you, baseball grid number 8 says yes.
So this is Josh. Explain to me why are they doing this to us? The same categories from Grid 7 that we biffed on. They ran them back and just flipped spots.
This is before things got cute, the baseball reference. This is pre-baseball reference acquiring the grid. This is the early days of the grid. So, I mean, we're going to trudge through a lot of this a little bit with this Gold Glove Hall of Fame. I don't know where you guys want to start. We struggled with Gold Glove last time. Might want to knock that one out. Anybody got names that come to mind for these? Let's shout them out.
Well, I know there's one guy for Houston that fits 2 of those. And
all right, which box you want to go here? I think I know where you're going with this.
It's just really deciding which one we think he'd give us the best rarity on.
Okay.
Because Jeff Bagwell.
Since we suck at Gold Glove, how about we do that?
I was going to say, I feel like we could think of some Astros Hall of Famers, but
the Gold Glove might be harder. I mean, like, we know Altuve's won one. We know they have guys who have won.
Another counter argument is like a lot of people might think of Bagwell for the Hall of Fame, which means they won't use him for the Gold Glove box.
Also fair.
There's that, and I feel like he was such a prolific hitter that people probably forget that he was a good fielder.
Yeah. I think he's very much slept on just how good he was in general as a baseball player.
Also that.
I love Ken Caminiti there, but I also would go for Jeff Bagwell, just because I like Kyle and I want to make sure Kyle's happy.
Yeah, so
I'd like to get Bagwell in a box. Let's get him.
Let's get Bagwell in there. If it's not Griffey related, it has to be Bagwell related. For Kyle. There we go. Jeff Bagwell, 6%, starting us off.
6%. Right, thank you, Jeff.
So for Hall of Fame,
he's also from Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut. He's got a great name. He's got a great baseball name. Like Jeff Bagwell, how do you get a better baseball name than that?
You don't.
He was a first baseman who hit 40 home runs and stole 40 bases. Like, what kind of weird?
That's wild.
The wildest stance that I've ever seen in baseball.
All right, so
that is impressive.
Teammate of Bagwell for Hall of Fame. Biggio's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
that is correct.
True.
I feel like Randy Johnson.
Oh,
I feel like very few would put him in as an Astro.
I do like that.
Who's that?
I like
Randy?
a lot there.
Yeah, I feel like very few are going to put him in as an Astro. Not going to think about him. Like, as a Mariner, yeah. As a Yankee, even probably.
Even a Diamondback.
I was going to say.
As a Diamondback.
Especially a Diamondback.
But as an Astro, I don't see a lot of people actually putting out Randy Johnson.
Get the right one.
I got the right one.
There you go.
All right, 7%, and he's got the Diamondbacks hat to validate the fact that people. It's okay.
It's a man that blew up a bird.
Yeah, it's true. Twins Hall of Famer. Is Kirby Puckett in?
I don't think he
is.
He
better be.
I don't think he is.
No.
Yeah.
I think I've wondered this before. His career was too short.
He might be a Gold Glove option though.
I think the guy there is Jack Morris. I like him a lot there.
For Hall of Fame or Gold Glove?
Hall of Fame. I wasn't talking about Gold Glove. I'm sorry. Mike was hovering over the Hall of Fame.
Okay, no, we can go Hall of Fame. You want to go Jack Morris?
I like that.
He didn't spend much. He didn't spend much of his career in Minnesota.
He's with the Tigers. He's with the but he did obviously pitch 91. That was like a big deal. I do like him. I'm pretty sure he's a Hall of Famer. We agreeing with me on this? I'm not crazy. Jack Morris is in the Hall of Fame.
Kind of took your word for it, man.
I honestly don't know. So
see, here's the thing. When I'm by myself, I don't second guess myself. Like Jack Morris, boop, and just pop it in there. But when I'm with a group of people, now I second guess myself. Leave it for now, please, and I'll come back to it. I'll just have to rethink on it.
Okay, I do that sometimes too with categories. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'll figure it out another moment.
You guys want to move to Braves?
Yeah, I just feel like Braves is a franchise a lot of people have passed through. So I just wonder if we can think
this is
someone...
Phil Niekro.
Phil Niekro, you thinking?
This is definitely Phil Niekro for me.
Is Andres Galarraga in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, should have been. Good player.
You want to go Phil Niekro here? Because obviously the obvious ones are going to be Smoltz.
Absolutely.
Maddox, Chipper.
Those guys.
Chipper, Dale Murphy.
There we go.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
Now, the obvious one, and we put Josh, didn't we use this for like grid 2 or 3? Maddox is the Gold Glove because we couldn't think of anybody, and it was like 60-something%.
You couldn't think of anybody. Andrew Jones?
There's no way. Yeah, Jones
would have been better.
Andrew Jones was an incredible fielder.
Well,
I mean, we just popping him in there?
No. Let's hear what you got.
I'm not gonna select it yet, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
Wasn't Chipper a really good third baseman too?
He was for a time.
I feel better about Andrew Jones though.
I do too.
Tom, who do you got?
McGriff played there.
It's. I have to think. I'm thinking like more old school guys. Like, did Terry Pendleton win a Gold Glove there at third base for them?
I know he won an MVP. We actually used him on another grid.
I love him for MVP stuff for Braves things. I just can't remember if he was a Gold Glover. I do like Andrew Jones.
Deion Sanders?
He won one, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he won it with the Reds or with the Braves though.
Oh, that's fair.
Did Andrelton Simmons win one with the Braves?
He would have, because he was a phenomenal fielder.
He was a good fielder.
It's hard to find, especially in this day and age, a shortstop that played better.
Bottom line, I love using Andrew Jones because I like him just in general.
I feel better about
do you want to just look? We could also go old school here. I mean, Hank Aaron.
Did he win a Gold Glove?
There's got to be others.
Here's my thought:
Look, if Aaron's a great player.
If Maddox was 60% on another grid, I'm going to guess he was probably about the same here. So worst case, Andrew Jones is 40%, but I think he's going to be in like the 20s. I'm thinking like
he's like 21 or 23%, something like that. So I think we should do him. Yeah.
Let's lock this one up because we know.
Okay.
32.
Right,
that's a lot.
We're still good because every other one is double digits so far. Did Chuck Knobloch win a Gold Glove for the Twins?
Yeah.
I know he had Chuck Knobloch. I know he had fielding issues with the Yankees, but wasn't he pretty good fielder with the Twins?
Honestly, that might have been the whole thing. Was that it was surprising he had the
rookie of the
issue.
year.
He was rookie of the year. Yeah.
As far as Gold Glovers go, there, I think the obvious guy is Mauer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did Dozier win one?
I don't know if he was a glove guy.
Brian Dozier?
Yeah.
Not sure. I don't know. It's tough to kind of think back in the day. I think I'm trying to think of another guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't they have a couple outfielders over the years who might have?
Mike, you and I were talking about this the other day, and we just couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. Did Torrey Hunter play for the Twins or just Detroit?
He definitely played for the Twins.
Definitely played with the Twins.
Did he win one with the Twins? Is a good question.
I
think
he would have, because he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I like that shout actually better than some of the others we've talked about. I would just guess that.
Let's do it.
Don't biff.
21%. Okay.
Could be worse.
Right. Now, Tom, you said actually. You want to go Jack Morris here? You think this is a good?
I actually.
Oh no.
I rethought
now
it.
Tom Les wants to go Jack Morris.
I think my better guess here is Jim Cott. Kaat. I think
Okay.
that's your better guy.
Okay. What about Harmon Killebrew? Because if we're talking Senators is an option here too.
Killebrew definitely works here as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Harmon Killebrew. I think that works great. I think Jim Cott works here. So just I think I'm not sure which one would be more popular. I think
you know what?
Killebrew probably more popular than Cott.
Let's do all pitchers down that column. Let's do Jim Cott.
Yep.
What do you think? Josh, you good with that?
I think he's going to be rarer than Killebrew too, but
that's a long career too. It's almost 30 years.
Yeah, that's how I get the numbers.
All right, let's do that.
Nice.
2%.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Okay, I feel better.
All right,
hey, we've got a chance here to salvage a couple double digits and make this a good grid. So
let's bring this home.
Okay, the obvious one here that I think is not the one we go with is Trey Mancini. I think it's just like it was a bigger trade. It was recent. So I wonder if people got other ones to throw out there.
Who went the other way in that deal?
Oh, good point.
Lance Berkman never played in Chicago.
Wait. No. Mancini though wasn't in the Cubs Houston trade. He got traded from Baltimore to Houston.
Oh, you're right. I'm mixing it up.
He went later to Houston, so
I don't think he ever did the Cubs, right? I'm mixing that up.
He
did. Mancini played with the Cubs.
They played for the Cubs.
I actually like him a lot.
They signed him for 2023, but he didn't. I don't think it was a trade. He was a free agent.
There's a bunch of other ones that you can. But
he has played for the Astros and the Cubs.
He played for both.
Yeah. But I think that to the point Mike was trying to make was that he probably isn't as common as you might think, Josh.
Yeah,
because he wasn't part of the trade.
Sure.
He just ended up back in Chicago later. So it's not like they traded for Mancini.
We could go Mancini here. He had very short stints, not even full season because he got released. We could go Mancini.
And he was trash for the Cubs, so nobody's really going to think about him with the Cubs.
Tom, do you got anyone that you feel like?
I'm just trying to think of like older school players.
Yeah. Lance Berkman never played over there, right?
No. I mean,
St. Louis.
For the Cubs, I don't think he played for the Cubs. I think I'm just trying to think of like different guys that you could possibly go.
Roy Oswalt ever pitch in Chicago?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. As far as just thinking like older players, I don't think Sutcliffe pitched with the Astros. I'm thinking like Ron Say and stuff like that. I don't think so. I don't know.
I was trying to think of the backup catchers a little bit, but because Austin Romine did play for the Cubs, but I don't think he did the Astros. And then you have Eric Kratz versus vice versa. I think he did do the Astros, but I don't think he did the Cubs.
I don't think Gaddis played with the Cubs, did he?
Braves, and he was on the Braves and the Astros.
Okay, so I'm seeing the Braves. That's why I'm coming up with them. I think. Just trying to think of other players that kind of went in and out from this particular group. I don't know. I don't hate Mancini as a shout here. I think that works for me.
Let's do that.
I'm sure I can think of an older player, but
not bad.
27. Okay.
If I had more time, I'd think of an older player.
Yeah,
that's all right. Twins, Cubs.
Twins, Cubs is a little harder.
I think I'm wrong here, but Nomar never made a stop in Minnesota. He did Chicago, right? Like he did
play for the Cubs, never the Twins.
Yeah.
Human rain delay coming right here.
Gallo never played for the Cubs, right?
No,
I don't think so.
It's too windy, man. He's already generating all that wind.
Okay, so
blame the shift.
To jump down here, David Ross played for the Cubs and the Braves, I think, right?
Yeah, I also was thinking about Mark Grace.
Fred McGriff. McGriff played for the Cubs, didn't he?
I think he did early on, but I'm forgetting how that whole process works.
I put myself in the category of a casual baseball fan, and I think David Ross doesn't. I don't remember he played for the Braves, so I feel like it's a good amount of people who will forget he played for the Braves.
Yeah, he was mostly a backup catcher.
If you know that he played for the Braves, I'd go with that because
I'm pretty confident that he did.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go. Nice. All right, Cubs Twins.
Yeah,
this one's a little harder. I'm trying to think of a good one, and I'm struggling a little bit.
Trying to think of pitchers. See if
Yeah.
anything comes up there.
I don't think Moyer pitched with the Twins.
Not that I recall.
Did Rich Hill pitch for the Cubs?
I don't like using the guys like that, but he probably
I know,
did.
but it's the difference between Biff and Immaculate. So
yeah,
I don't know if he pitched for the Cubs though, to be honest with you. So,
IKF didn't play with the Cubs.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else would do this. Recent players.
sometimes it helps to go position by position. Also, like if you're watching this right now, we're gonna chapter this. If you're not the kind of person who likes to watch us just think about players, then skip ahead to the next chapter. But let's give ourselves like a position by position to see if we can knock this Immaculate out. Like,
oh, you know what? Hold on. Andrelton Simmons played for both of them.
Did he?
He did.
Okay.
Simmons played in Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say that.
Oh, there it is.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
That's
so
okay.
close to a Maddox. Sorry, guys. I didn't even
So close. No, that's good.
Yeah, no,
you
it
were
hit me.
good.
Okay, so 105 rarity, pretty good, which is good.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring our average down. Do we get any hidden gems on this one? We got no hidden
No
gems.
hidden
Ross
gems.
was close.
Ross was close.
Yeah.
Did
Cat was close.
I
Or
want to Jim Cott.
Jim Cott was 2%.
That's not bad.
So we missed a Maddox, but we got an ordinary effort and was 5 points away from a Maddox. So this was good. I feel good about this one. Solid effort all around. We got some old guys in there, some new guys mixed in. Good showing, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was solid.
Stuff.
Socials are on the side. Ordinary effort on Instagram and TikTok. Check out our other YouTube videos in the thumbnails below. And thanks for watching.